Hello, I'm Destiny Redding, and I'm going to be talking to you today about volunteerism. While driving down my local highway, I see a lot of things, a lot of stores, but really a lot of restaurants. 3 McDonald's, 4 Starbucks, and everyone just swings in, grabs a burger, buys a drink whenever they need a boost of energy. But what we seem to miss is that the people standing outside, starving, digging through the trash, looking for food. And today, I chose not to overlook that. I stopped and saw a man at a local restaurant, and I asked him, "Sir, let me buy you lunch. I know you're probably going to say no, but I really want to." He agreed, finally, after a little consideration, and I found out a lot about him. He was a veteran from Afghanistan. He had served 2 deployments. He suffered from PTSD and couldn't get the help he needed. So instead of trying to get the help and going back and forth and fighting with a lot of people, he decided to just leave his family. He didn't want to hurt anyone out of something he couldn't control. This just goes to show that we can't judge a book by its cover. Somebody could be starving. It could be your brother. It could be your uncle. It could be your sister. It could be your best friend. And you'd want someone to reach out and help them. As volunteering, I decided to choose Mara Presbyterian Food Pantry. This is because within the community, I have heard wonderful things about them. That they reach out to help others, they try to find food that people really need, and that they're making a big impact. So I wanted to be a part of it, to get to experience it, see different cultural backgrounds, different age groups, get a slice of the pie that had everyone included. Some duties that I done while I worked at this food pantry. I went with the volunteers to pick up the food items from the main distributor in Atlanta. We went up there, drove up there, got our food, loaded it, came back to our facility, stocked it, labeled it, separated it for people who were receiving it. I helped dispense items to recipients. As I did that, I got to know them, got to ask them about their lives a little bit. I helped them fill out paperwork so they were able to receive the goods. I also helped network. I helped spread awareness via Facebook, social media, helped bring more people in and find more people who would sponsor us to help us keep giving back to our community, which was a wonderful experience, if I say so myself. What I've learned about myself is that I can blossom into a leader. I was once a shy girl who was scared to stand up for what she believed in. I let people overlook me. I wouldn't say ideas I had. And this has showed me that while you have a chance, you should step up. A lot of people are in situations where they can't. They can't step up. They can't speak for themselves. But I can. And this has molded me into a person who wants to speak up, who wants to make a difference, because volunteering can take a few hours of the day, but you could save someone's life. If you're in high school on the weekends, instead of binge watching Netflix till 4 o'clock in the morning or scrolling social media, you could go out and make a difference. You could honestly be the difference in life or death for someone who's starving. What I've learned about giving back is simply that I can be a leader, I can volunteer, connect with my community. I've learned how to grow into someone that I didn't know I could be. And also that other people can help you out as well. I wanted to be an occupational therapist. I couldn't find anyone to help me get to this point because I had to shadow an occupational therapist. Nobody wanted to let me do it within my community. 2 weeks of volunteering, another volunteer's wife was an occupational therapist who agreed to let me come shadow her. This just shows that it's a revolving door. You help someone, they could help you. It can make a big difference in everyone's life. If you think about it, if you're in high school and you want to boost your GPA, or you're looking at the football games, somebody was a leader who decided to make the Hope Scholarship. A leader decided to build the football fields. You can be a leader. You can make a difference. That's simply why scholarships, for example, they want you to volunteer to earn the scholarships. They want to know that you've exposed to the livelihood of people in your community, that you know how to give back, that you can form leadership skills, and that you can be someone that others admire. And would I do it again? Of course. It's not as when I would do it or if I would do it, it's Tell me when you need me, because I'm going to come. I'm going to help others. The joy it brings me, even though I have a busy schedule between school and work, the joy that it's helped me come out of my comfort zone and change my life is something that I'll never be able to fully repay, but I will always try my best to. As for my volunteer service plans for the future, I plan to stay in school. I'm going to volunteer and work. I want to work with special needs children, so I'd love to work for the Special Olympics. There's also a local cheerleading team who has special needs athletes, and they need volunteers, which is also a hobby of mine, so I'd love to volunteer there. But I'm definitely going to try my best to volunteer in a lot of different societies and a lot of different groups, so I can have a wider variety of understanding others. And when I look at how social change theory how it explains my situation, social change theory deals with making a difference and being different, making the difference for not you, but for everyone. Someone who did this was Martin Luther King. Another person's Rosa Parks. They didn't do it just for them. They did it for everyone. And that's what I'm doing. I'm looking beyond myself. I learned how to open my eyes up to others. Just because you're starving on the streets don't mean that you didn't have a story of how you got there. Doesn't mean you just got out of jail or that you're doing drugs. It means that you're in a position where you desperately need help and someone to lean on. A difference that everyone, some experience, they always need someone. And honestly, I was able to gain and build leadership skills, identify goals, and help mold myself for the future. So if you're looking at this video wondering, oh, I don't want to do that, or I don't need to do that. Yes, you do. You truly do. Because volunteering isn't simply for you, it's for everyone. And if your mother's in that position, or your children in that position, and they need the help, you would want someone to help them. And once you have helped others, you truly will see what it's like to grow as a leader. You'll be able to evaluate situations, and you'll be able to make the best